listening to Crystal Clear Lore, a Wormsong production.
Ay, ¿pa dónde se fue el maldito perro?
Javier muttered while searching along the Acequias for his missing chihuahua, his flashlight beam sweeping wide to spot the little dog.
Bandido!
He called. He paused, but didn't hear an answering yip. Sighing, he continued his search. He didn't even want the stupid perro, but it was the last memory he had of his dead wife, Carlita. The cold winter air bit at his knuckles as he pushed through the overgrown reeds lining the narrow ditch. The Santa Fe River murmured somewhere nearby. Barely a trickle this time of year, but the recent rains had left the Acequias slick and swollen, black water glinting whenever his light caught it. Fog drifted in from the foothills, thick enough to swallow the beam a few yards out, turning the cottonwoods into hunched shadows. Then, movement. Javier froze. There, just past a tangle of willows where the bank dropped sharply into the channel, something small and tan darted between the stalks. A flash of fur, low to the ground, one floppy ear catching the light for half a second before vanishing deeper into the mist.
Bandito!
He hissed, sharper this time, heart kicking up.
Ven acá, cabrón! Don't make me chase you into this mierda!
He stepped closer, boots sinking into the muddy edge, flashlight slicing through the haze. The water lapped softly below, like a whisper. For a moment he thought he heard a faint whine, high-pitched, needy. The exact sound Bandito made when he was scared. But when the beam swept back, nothing. Just swaying reeds and the slow swirl of fog over the dark current. Javier swallowed, a chill crawling up his neck that had nothing to do with the night air.
No seas tonto,
he told himself under his breath. It had to be the dog. What else could it be? He took another step forward, calling softer now.
Bandito, venga, mijo. Let's go home.
Thankfully, Bandito suddenly bolted and ran straight into Javier. He scooped up the shivering pup and looked at the reeds he had darted from. Something had scared him good, and hopefully it wasn't still after him. Suddenly, he heard it. A woman crying loudly.
Ay, mis hijos!
The sound sliced through the fog like a knife. Raw, desperate, echoing off the adobe walls and cottonwoods along the Acequia. Javier clutched Bandito tighter against his jacket, the little dog's wet fur soaking through his shirt, heart hammering against his ribs. The chihuahua whimpered low, burrowing deeper, ears flat.
Tranquilo, mijo,
Javier whispered, but his voice cracked. He swung the flashlight toward the reeds again, beam trembling. The cry came once more, closer now, rising into a wail that twisted something deep in his gut.
Ay, mis hijos! ¿Dónde están mis hijos?
It wasn't the wind. It wasn't some drunk wandering the river trail. He'd heard the stories his whole life, his abuela crossing herself whenever the Santa Fe River ran high, warning him about the woman in white who lured unfaithful men and innocent children to the water, searching for the children she'd lost. Javier backed up a step, mud sucking at his boots. In the swaying reeds, something pale shifted. Just a glimpse of white fabric, sodden and clinging, before the fog swallowed it. Bare feet? No, not feet. Prints. Small, human prints leading from the black water's edge into the tall grass, glistening wet as if someone had just risen from the channel. Bandito growled then. A tiny, fierce rumble that didn't match his size, staring intently at the darkness beyond the light. A woman walked into view, skeletal frame poking through the dirty, ripped, white dress she wore. The fabric clung to her like wet burial shrouds, torn and mud-streaked, dripping onto the earth. Her skin was pale as bone in the harsh light. Long black hair plastered across a gaunt face with hollow eyes that fixed on him. Eyes that wept without end.
Mis hijos!
She sobbed again, voice cracking like breaking ice, arms reaching out with fingers like twisted branches. Javier stumbled back, boots slipping in the mud, Bandito snarling weakly in terror. The air smelled of river rot and something older, colder. Before he could turn and run, he felt icy hands grip him. He stared at the ghost in front of him and was forced to remember his greatest sin. The memory flooded back unbidden, sharp as the night Carlita died, 2 years ago. Drunk and angry after another fight, he'd gone to a dim bar off Cerrillo's Road. A random girl, blonde tourist, laughing too loud, and a few shots of tequila between them, had pulled him into the bathroom stall. He'd cheated without a second thought, lips on her neck while Carlita waited at home. The guilt had eaten at him ever since, especially after the car accident that took Carlita months later, leaving him alone with Bandito as his last tie to her. The ghost's hollow eyes bored into his, as if she knew every detail, every betrayal. Her grip tightened, dragging him backward toward the swollen channel, his boots scraping uselessly through the mud as the black water rushed up to meet him. With the last of his strength, Javier pried one arm free and gently set Bandito on the ground.
Corre, bandito.
He gasped, voice breaking.
Corre, mijo. Go home.
La Llorona's skeletal arms wrapped around him like iron bands, her sodden dress billowing in the current as she pulled him deeper. Javier thrashed, lungs burning, but her grip only tightened, bony fingers digging into his shoulders and chest, as though she meant to crush the life from him. Her face hovered inches from his beneath the surface, gaunt, eyeless sockets weeping endless tears that mingled with the river, mouth open in that eternal, triumphant wail that now vibrated through the water itself.
Mis hijos, por fin.
Bubbles exploded from Javier's lips as the last of his air fled. His hands clawed uselessly at her unyielding arms, at the matted hair floating like dark weeds around her skull. The cold seeped into his bones, heavier than the water, and the fight drained from his limbs. In those final fading moments, Carlita's face flickered before him, her quiet anger the night he came home reeking of tequila and cheap perfume. The unspoken forgiveness he never earned, then vanished into the ghost's hollow gaze. Above, on the bank, Bandito bolted into the fog, yipping frantically as the wail rose triumphant behind him, echoing long after the struggling splash of water went silent. The next morning, a jogger on the Santa Fe River Trail found the shivering Chihuahua curled up near the muddy bank, whimpering beside a set of disturbed footprints that ended abruptly at the water's edge. No sign of the man who had been there the night before, only the faint echo of crying, carried away on the dawn wind.
Welcome back to Crystal Clear Lore. I'm your host, Crystal Lance, and today it's just me and my producer, Brady, back in the recording closet.
At least you can pronounce my name. This episode is a little tougher on the tongue, so good luck, guys.
That's because you haven't taken Spanish since, what, high school?
High school, yeah, so over a decade ago.
Yeah.
But I can still belt out La Llorona.
La
We got
Llorona.
this. La 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 Llorona.
There it is. I was wondering
get
how
it
long
out.
it would be till that came up.
I had to get it out.
All right, so as you guys can probably tell from her location in the story of being on the Santa Fe River and the just sheer amount of Spanglish that I had Javier use,
It was fun.
it's a very
It's
fun
fun to
story.
record that one.
It's good.
It's cool to throw in a little something I can actually do sometimes. Latin's not too complicated.
Yeah, so she's mainly in Mexico in the southwest U.S., along the Santa Fe River specifically. That's
Yeah.
kind of her river.
Santa Fe.
She normally appears as a tall, thin figure in a flowing white dress, which is often wet due to the river,
Yeah.
with long black hair, weeping mournfully at night near rivers, lakes, or canals.
Okay. So, yeah, just she's really wet.
She's really, really wet.
Not in the fun way.
No. So, I'm trying to think how...
I'm not inviting her into my... Like I say every episode, I definitely don't want to invite her in my house or around me. Mostly the dripping. But go ahead and tell us the many reasons why.
the water damage.
Tell us the many more reasons why.
So, La Llorona is... I did not know this until researching. She is like a huge deal in Latin America. Like they have a whole La Llorona festival and
Whoa.
stuff. It is
Actually, never heard of it.
insane. So I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be like a small thing. And this one, and I was like, oh, this is big. Oh, this is big. Oh no, oh no, what did I do? What
That's
did I do?
Cool. Though here's the thing: like I never know. I never knew about the La Llorona festival. That's cool.
Yeah, they do a theatrical performance of her origin story every year.
Oh wow! Is this like all over the place in Mexico?
It wasn't mostly in Mexico. I don't remember exactly where let me see if I can find it in my notes here. I don't exactly see where it was in my notes. I might not have written that down.
Oh, whoopsie daisies then.
Yeah, I didn't write that down. Well, gosh dang me, I didn't write that down. Oh, well.
Can you Google it real quick?
Not where I'm at.
Well, anyway, you guys
Anyway.
gave it a Google. Sorry, we can't pull it up at the moment. I hit
It
her with
is
a hard question.
It is on Mexico's,
The tourist website?
that's it.
Okay.
Words. So glad I don't
Well,
speak for a living.
Sorry, we can't pull that up at the moment, guys. But anyway, you can give it a Goog. And, but yeah.
So her origin story, since it gets a theatrical performance every year, I thought I would talk a little bit about it. This is the most commonly accepted version, but since the story was oral for years and years and years before it was written down, it could vary because that's how oral traditions
Starting
work.
to notice there's a good few of these.
Because, it's like the telephone game, right?
Yeah.
Everybody played that growing up. You say one thing in someone's ear, by the time it ends up at the other end of the line, it's something completely different.
Yeah, and you lose some stuff, and then people add their own little exaggerations.
Yeah.
It's fun, yeah.
So the origin of her is actually we have another tragic woman, which is, there's a lot of them in folklore I'm learning.
Okay, we're on a little bit of a streak there, I think.
Yeah, I am hoping to break it up, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So she was a woman named Maria who married a rich man. He spoiled her with gifts and attention until she gave birth to both of their children. Mostly sons. Usually the telling is sons, but sometimes it just says children.
Okay.
After she gave birth to their second child, he returned to his old ways of infidelity and drunkenness, often gone for months at a time. He even talked of leaving her and remarrying someone more affluent, which reminds me of his old Devereaux, which I did not research La Llorona before writing Isolde.
Oh, okay.
But that's seeming to be a very common thing that apparently a lot of husbands in the past were just garbage.
It causes a lot of very strong emotions.
It does.
Yeah.
Garbage people, man.
Need garbage in, garbage out.
So he talked about remarrying someone more affluent. He returned only home to see his English. He only returned home to see his sons, and she began to hate him for that, like resent him. One day while Maria and her sons were walking by the Santa Fe River, a carriage drove by carrying her husband and a beautiful young woman. The husband stopped, only talked to her sons, and drove off. In a fit of grief and anger, she flew into a rage and threw her boys into the river.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Some tellings say that she held them and drowned them before letting them go. Some say she just tossed him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Emotions can really overcome people.
Feminine rage.
Exactly.
As they're being carried downstream, she realized what she'd done and tried to, run down and save them, or at least collect the bodies, depending on the telling. But to no avail. They were already gone.
Yeah. No, man, that's rough.
The rest
she realized what she did. Sorry.
Yeah. The rest of her life was spent roaming the riverbanks, crying nonstop in a white and dirty ripped dress, searching for her sons. They say she refused to eat and died of starvation. And even in death, she still walks the riverbank looking for her sons.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I like your version better.
It's so sad.
That was way more tragic.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And your version was good.
Well, so she does.
But that was just tragic.
She does actually. She does actually go after unfaithful men and innocent kids. And I just wasn't gonna do the whole let's kill kids thing. I'm not into that.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Apparently, it's already been done with the OG story. So
yeah. No, thank you.
We don't need to go there. I like yours better. Yours adds a more of a vindication in a way.
Yeah.
I was getting worked up reading it. I was like, ugh.
Yeah. No, I mean, men be men, and it's not and
that's a common thing men do. It's just, it is what it is.
It is.
I don't condone it. But, yeah, it causes that same rage.
It does.
It does. It's the same jealousy kind of thing. I didn't expect the original one to be about the children, though.
Yeah, it's about the kids.
That's a complicated jealousy right there.
So she's also kind of the basis for a lot of lore. I think like one of the first episodes of Supernatural I showed you was the white woman, right?
Yeah.
She's a big basis for the lore, the white woman, because it happens in a lot of different folklore that a woman has a cheating, shitty husband and then kills her kids in a fit of just literal psychosis.
Crime of passion.
And then she kills herself because she can't handle what she's done.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense. It's just, well, how sad and tragic. And, that could produce a residual energy or whatever.
So, yeah. And then when it comes to like if she's haunting the river, one, water is chock full of energy. You talk to anybody that does any paranormal investigating, any witches, I don't know, anybody that's just spiritually sensitive, water is chock full of energy.
Okay.
And when you have I would say more like a tragic death like that, it can happen. That's usually what causes these active hauntings. But if they are just hearing her cries and not seeing her, that could just be residual energy too.
Yeah. Well, she went through the jealousy.
Yeah.
And then
the rage
and
the guilt
and the grief.
Yeah. Not good.
And it probably loops. Probably looped for her, and then so it's now looping even as an energy, or is
Yeah, because it's
sad.
The earth would soak it up.
That's sad.
It's very sad.
I wouldn't want to come across that kind of sad energy.
She is, one thing I forgot to mention, she is also a staple in the Dia de los Muertos celebrations.
Oh, okay.
Day of the
I
Dead.
can bet, yeah.
Yeah, she's
kind of a famous ghost.
She's a big thing in that. And I was like, what?
It's like a famous spirit. Well, that's crazy. They're like keeping her memory alive. If
they do.
That whole, the thing from Coco.
Yeah.
Just to make it easy to remember what I'm talking about.
Yeah, remember me.
Yeah, that whole remembering thing. So they're sitting there remembering her. So she's got to keep thinking about it. She's got to keep. It's torture. This one's a bummer. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a really bad bummer,
guys. But it's less. Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, some tellings also have Maria. So not only did she marry out of her social class, right? Sometimes she's an indigenous woman who married a wealthy Spaniard.
Oh, okay.
So you have that mixed race taboo.
So yeah, you can kind of tailor the story. Have different elements of drama.
But because of the, she married outside the class and she married outside her race, she was historically used as a warning to women against pride, vanity, or defying those social or class norms.
Yeah.
I have to marry in your station or this will happen type stuff.
Tisk tisk.
Oh, it's not the point of this entire story. I feel like the story is that you need to not, if your husband's cheating on you, just kill him, not your kids. I feel like that's a much better solution.
Wait. Here at Crystal Clear
we don't
Lore,
condone murder.
We do not think murder's okay.
I'm just
Even
saying,
though it makes for really good audio dramas.
I'm just saying that's at least more understandable than killing your children.
No, you're right, though. It is a lot more.
Don't kill your husband. Divorce your husband. Take the kids, take the dog, take the house, take the car.
Don't take advice from Crystal Clear Lore.
Throw his butt naked outside and light all his clothes on fire.
There you go. Well, anyway, now that we're fired. No.
Now that we're canceled. She's also been historically used as a boogeyman to scare kids away from the river.
Okay.
Which makes sense because
I would use that one too.
I would, I'd be like, don't, she'll pull you in.
Well, Llorona's gonna get you.
They definitely, not great. She is known for going after unfaithful men too, so I didn't even really have to stretch pretty much any of the folklore this time to get a good story out of it.
Oh, okay.
Which was really, really nice.
That's really good. Was there any real life sightings?
So here's what I've got for the timeline. The first written thing that I could find of that mentions La Llorona herself. It's an 1849 poem by Manuel Carpio. He gives her a different background. Instead of dying from grief, the husband kills her.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So here, it's a very short poem, so I'll read it.
He might have a bone to pick.
I turned pale when I first heard the story. As a child, a mere lamb, still so innocent, of a man of my town, a delinquent, who had murdered his wife, Rosalie. Since that time on damp nights, dim and gloomy, painful cries pierced the dark with their violence, paralyzing the terrified peasants, the clear echoes of agonized pleas. For a while it appears she stops weeping, and then suddenly again she's crying. All alone through the streets she goes creeping, filling all with the cold fear of dying. By the river, while most folks lie sleeping, she walks wrapped in her shawl, sadly sighing.
Oh.
That's it.
That's way more poetic.
That's a pretty poetic little version of her. But yeah, she gets killed by her husband.
If this episode gets 1,000 views, she's going to write a poem episode.
I will not.
1,000 views.
No.
1,000 views.
No, I'm so bad at poetry.
Come on, guys.
No, I'm
Share
so
this
bad at
episode so
poetry.
she can do a poem episode.
I'm so bad at poems.
It'll challenge her a little bit.
No, poems are my bane.
They'll go easy on you, the audience.
They'll get like to
might not, but they will.
999 views and be like, nah, we're not going to do it.
Oh. I'll bought it.
No, don't you bought it.
View. I'll make Grok watch it. Anyway.
A couple hundred years later, there is a short story written by Yida Addis. It was published in the Argonaut, which was a periodical. March 10th was the date it was published. And it follows like a pretty similar story. That's where the main origin story we know now.
Oh, okay.
That was where it was first written down.
Oh, okay. Let's hear that.
I do not have the full story.
Oh, dang it.
We already told it earlier. I'm not doing it again. So, and then in 2006, I found this really interesting article from a senior who was at Santa Fe High School at the time. She went out looking for La Llorona.
Oh, boy.
But she said she didn't see her, but remarked that when the arroyos or brooks of the Santa Fe are the refuge of the homeless, covered in used needles and condoms, that she would not be around anymore.
Oh.
With the Santa Fe River no longer running freely through the town she lived in, Santa Fe Springs, California, how would she grab children to drown them?
Oh.
I was like, oh man, is she gone from that part because of the homelessness crisis and the garbage and the filth?
Fascinating.
It was a really interesting little thing. I feel like she kind of poked it like, well, look, we're losing our culture because of the homelessness and the filth. But if La Llorona is out there, yeah, she wouldn't be haunting that because there'd be nobody to drag down, you know?
Yeah, and it's almost like, this is weird, because it's kind of like a morose, how do you put it, like a public service announcement, kind of like a social commentary. Careful. We're in a closet, guys, okay?
I hurt my leg.
It's really hard to move around in here. Anyway, just like what I'm thinking is like, so you can kind of use the La Llorona. It's a famous ghost. It's kind of almost like a brand thing in a way. Almost. It's a meme or whatever. Kind of like could be a parade float kind of thing. And then you can kind of use that to go, guys, well, now she's not even going to come around and take the children because it's dirty.
Yeah.
We're not going to have the cool little La Llorona thing.
Yeah.
But so it's interesting. It could be it's a social commentary too.
It is, that's why I included it, because she wrote an article in 2006, so it's been 20 years.
It's just interesting to use her to pull on heartstrings for
of all the things, right?
Thing, I guess. Anyway,
yeah,
but
it's social
kind of
commentary.
It's kind of an important thing to. It's just kind of funny they used a ghost in a way.
Hey man, whatever works.
It's like if we use Casper the Friendly Ghost for like global warming.
Okay, but here's the thing. That came out in 2006.
Yes.
2006. I don't know why I said it weird.
2006, guys.
I have some found footage from 2020.
Ah.
Do you want to watch it?
I don't.
It's a Twitter pic. I have no idea how we're going to incorporate this podcast. We might have to cut this part from the podcast.
Or just show me after.
Okay.
And then we'll just post it or something somewhere.
We can include the link so everyone else can watch it.
Yeah.
But it's mostly just audio. It doesn't show up on the footage. She just has the audio.
Can you put it in a short somehow?
Ooh. I might be able to.
That could be cool because then we can just post it with the episode.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they'll just be able to.
We'll just put there because it's on Twitter.
Don't be lazy. Go and click a short, guys.
Yeah, it's a click.
It's a short, and then you can resume back to the video, you guys. Google's got our back, guys.
I might be able to download it and repost it.
Oh, we'll figure it out. That's on us to figure out. We'll get that.
But there is some found footage from 2020, and you can hear her crying in it.
Oh my goodness!
You can hear the wailing, and I went, no, thank you.
I might have to steal that wailing for the.
It was
the audio drama. That might be cool.
Terrible. Oh my gosh! It sent chills up my spine.
Because there was a lot of wailing in the story, so I might want to. I can probably take that.
There's a lot of wailing.
That'll be cool, guys. This might be cool. I don't know. If you can't tell, I haven't actually edited it yet by the time we're recording it.
Look, we record everything in one night.
Yeah. This isn't actually a discussion. It's just my editing notes. I'm too lazy to cut them out.
All right, so
No,
I
I'm joking.
have a surprise twist.
Oh my, this is a packed
But
full episode.
I got so excited when I found this. That's when I think you heard me when I was researching. I went, "There's no fucking way that this is a real thing," but there is this amazing document that I was able to find called the Florentine Codex.
Oh.
It comes from the 15th century, or 16th century, sorry, 16th century, 1500s, that tells of 10 omens foretelling the fall of the Aztec Empire.
Okay, and this is...
Okay, so, and I quote, "The sixth sign or omen is that in the night air the voice of a woman was heard saying, 'Oh, my children, we are about to be lost.' Sometimes she said, 'Oh, my children, where am I to take you?' Ay, mi hijos. Oh, my children."
Weird.
I went, There's
That's
no
creepy.
way. There's no way this is a link, right?
Whoa.
Aztec culture? Because the
From
Aztecs,
Aztecs, that's creepy.
they were inhabiting that before the Spaniards came in.
Oh, my children.
Oh, my children.
That's good.
It
Oh, wow.
seems-
That sent chills up my spine a little bit.
It seems like that she has been there since the Aztec times, because there is also a goddess by the name of Cihuacoatl
Oh.
that is associated with the nocturnal cries, water, abandoned children, and ghostly apparitions.
Dude, there's a link, I think.
There's a huge link. She could be the remnants of an old Aztec goddess, which is way cooler than a ghost story. I'm sorry.
That could have been a better audio drama.
That was I kind of wanted to save it because it's so cool.
That is really cool.
A lot of people that have researched into this, they're like, yeah, this has got to be the same entity. And I'm kind of on the boat with that too, because it's the same river. It's the same location. It's the same little bit of an intro.
I like that.
I mean, obviously the languages have changed, but if she's a goddess, right, there's going to be a chance that she could adapt her language depending on the language spoken in the area.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, yeah. And it wouldn't even be that much different.
It really
down
wouldn't.
the road, I would think. I don't know. Actually, I don't know anything about ancient Aztec language or whatever, but
I have no idea what.
that's cool. I can't believe that there's a tie to that.
There's such a cool tie to that. So she's either an ancient goddess, or was she actually human? Was she Maria or Rosalie or whatever? And the story is just hundreds and hundreds of years older than we even thought.
That's awesome. I don't know. Guy, what do you guys think in the chat or in the comments? Sorry, whatever you call it these days.
Oh, the chat.
Hit the bleep bloops or whatever, and the little click clacks on your keyboard. No, what do you guys think? Because that was wild. That got me.
It's such a cool idea. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I
can't say for sure.
Here's the thing: she's either a goddess or she's so much older than we thought.
I'm on Team Goddess.
You're in Team Goddess.
Team Goddess. That's a cool twist.
She's
Team
so
Goddess.
cool.
Yeah. Because that could make it just, I don't know. That could be why it's so much bigger.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just like Team Goddess. That's cool. Just that twist at the end there with the... I didn't expect the twist in the discussion part.
No, I
That's
didn't
new.
either, but that was such a good thing that I found. I could not resist putting that.
That's
in.
cool. Well,
So-
yeah, we don't get those a lot.
No,
Hopefully
it
get
was
few
such a
more-
neat thing.
Hopefully get some cool, few more little ties-ins like that. I bet one of these days we're going to be reading about a cryptid that'll tie into one of these other ones again and stuff like that. It'll be cool.
Well, we have done that before a couple times with like Yuki Onna and Kuchisaka Onna,
Yeah.
and the Japan stuff all kind of ties together.
It'll be like a direct cameo, I mean.
Well, that's fair. Well,
Like the two very related ones that we just decided to do separately years apart.
we've only really
we
done.
should do that. That'd be fucked up. But,
We've only really done like one in Appalachia so far, and there's so much stuff over there
Oh, guys,
that they're going to be overlapping.
we were planning the episodes. That's going to be big in the future.
It's
guys. We got
oh my
a lot
gosh, we
coming
have
up.
so much coming up.
There's
I'm so excited.
So many cryptids I've never even heard of. They're really interesting, and that's obviously why this channel exists, why this podcast exists, whatever this thing is.
This weird little pipe dream that we
Yeah.
had.
But it's like we started hearing about all these we never heard of, and I was like, we gotta share these because we keep hearing about Bigfoot and like the Mothman only.
Right?
And it's like, yeah, we'll cover those, but there's so many more.
They're
So interesting, and the world is full of them. And I didn't realize, and this is my big takeaway of recently, is just like, it seems to be such a unanimous human thing to talk about these kind of things, to make these stories, and to have these fears or these emotions that tie into these like larger than life creatures or whatever entities, whatever you want to call them, the cryptids and stuff like that, or even just any of these like ghosts and spirits and all these. It's amazing just throughout all of time. I bet there's cave drawings of crazy stuff like that. Who knows? But through all of time that I know about, we've been just telling these stories about these things.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I've just not really realized until recently just how vast that is. And so we'll be here for a while, guys.
Oh yeah.
We're out here. So, tell your friends. They need to come listen and learn about some new cryptids, some new lore.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of folklore out to cover, and it's not just going to be cryptids.
No,
we have a lot of fun stuff to cover coming up.
It's just hard to. There's too many. I just kind of umbrella it under the word cryptid, but it's
so
a
much.
lot. But guys, we're going to be covering a lot. I'm tired. Tired.
All right,
Grandpa.
So we're going to make sure. I really encourage everyone, go look in the description. Go watch that found footage on X. I want to keep calling it Twitter.
Yeah. If I don't know how to do it, but if we can take it and put it in a short instead. But
we can do that too. So we'll have it
either way,
on.
It'll be in the description.
We'll have it on our Insta. We'll have it on our YouTube Shorts.
If I figure out how to download it legally.
Yes, I will credit the person too. Like I'm not going to be like, oh, this is mine. No, this is 100%. I will make sure this person gets credited because this is cool.
Yeah. So we'll credit everybody, and then we'll get on with our lives here. Because I'm getting tired, like I said.
That's fair.
So, well, with this before though, I don't want to cut it short. Is there anything else?
No, that is it. Just make sure you guys go check out our Insta and our Shorts because that video will be up there. It is freaky. So
yeah, the pictures are going to be cool.
It'll be great.
I'm just I'm emotionally drained from the story.
That was it's pretty.
I was fine until you read me the real one. And then it was a roller coaster because then I got excited about the Team Goddess.
Yeah,
Team Goddess.
All right, so I hope this made La Llorona crystal clear. Have a good week.
Good job just pronouncing it right the whole time, by the way. Have a good week. Bye.
Follow us on Threads and Insta at Wormsong Media. That's WYRMSONG Media. Want to reach out to us? Email us at wormsongmedia@gmail.com. Again, that's WYRMSONGMEDIA@gmail.com.